President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi, who is also the Chancellor of Kabarak University and the patron of all the Kabarak institutions. Your Excellency, we are glad that you found time to be here with us in this very auspicious occasion. I want to acknowledge the presence of our Vice Chancellor, Professor Dankit Nasiuma, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Peter Kibas, members of council present, members of management, senior academic staff, members of staff from Kabarak University, all parents represented here, student leaders present, and my fellow students. Your Excellency, sir, I am the chairman of the Kabarak University Students Organization, a third-year student in the School of Law that you launched recently. This is indeed evidence that the School of Law, under the stewardship of Mr. Ogeto, is alive and well. I have been given a very brief assignment of representing my fellow students in this very important function. But before I make my remarks, sir, with the permission, I want to recognize the presence of my dear mom, who is among the parents seated in this auditorium today. She has been of great inspiration. She has been of great inspiration to my life, and I love her very much. I am happy to be part of this gathering this afternoon to launch the Cooper Constitution. I have no doubt in my mind that this is an event of great value, not only for the present, but also for the future of Kabarak University. I must congratulate all those who took it upon themselves to burn the midnight oil to form this non-political association, and moreover, the makers of the Cooper Constitution, which is largely part of the reason we are here today. We as students are particularly impressed by the objectives of this Constitution, which are clearly spelled out in Article number 3 to be precise. It leaves no room for anyone to speculate why an association such as Cooper has its own objectives. Professor P.L.O. Lumumba says that the tiger does not shout of its tigritude. You see the skeleton of an antelope, and there you know that some tigritude has emanated. If you could turn with me to Article number 3, you will understand why the students gladly waited for the launch of this Constitution. Article number A states that this association is to promote the facilities and facilitate physical, social, economic, and spiritual development of the university. B is to promote and facilitate understanding and cooperation among parents, students, and the university management. Number C states that is to mobilize resources towards scholarships and bursary for the students. I beg that all of us gathered here today will be faithful to these objectives. Let Cooper not be a sleeping giant. His Excellency has set the pace and standards which we should all strive to improve in not to maintain. He has continually mobilized his personal resources to the benefit of students studying not only in Kabarak University, but across this country. It is my desire that we all emulate his character of generosity. His kindness and love for education has made us gather here today. And for that very reason, I strive to be like him, and so do many others around the world. At this juncture, I would like us to appreciate His Excellency with a clap to show him that how much we appreciate him. Thank you very much. I am sure I will be very much in order to say that students from Kabarak University come from diverse family backgrounds. I must point out emphatically that despite these different social brackets we live in, we live as one, following the example of His Excellency. I will, however, not forget to mention that we have students who have lots of problems clearing their fees.
Students who are very willing to study lack the ability to pay their fees. I sometimes shed tears to see my fellow students failing to register to continue with their studies. I say this with confidence because many other times I have walked into the Deputy Vice Chancellor's office to pray with him and find solutions for such cases. This is enough to tell me that members of management share my sentiments. On the other hand, we have parents who are well able and are in a position to mobilize resources towards scholarships and bursaries for the needy students. Please, if you are such a parent or friend of such goodwill, do not hesitate to volunteer to make the dreams of all the needy students a reality. I challenge you that there is no comparison between that which is lost by trying and that which is lost by not trying. Your Excellency, I'm proud to announce to you today that in the Student Council which I head, we have set aside money in our budget to start a fund for the needy students which we hope to see expand in the future. I believe that a society that does not pay homage and respect to its youth is a society at adrift, a giant headed for the rocks, said J.F. Kennedy, and so I say. As I conclude, I want to call on you as parents and partners to help provide industrial attachment for our students. Kindly link up with the Linkages and Placement Office to avail any slot for attachments, and our students will gladly take them up, and I am sure you will never regret having them work for you. Finally, Your Excellency, sir, I want to assure you and the parents that your students here at Kabarak University are in very able hands, more so under the able leadership of the Vice Chancellor and of course the Student Council in conjunction with the office of our able Dean, Dr. Moses Alela. Rest assured, Your Excellency, that even after retiring from presidency, Kabarak, your very own, will produce national leaders to carry on the mantle. I'm readying myself in the nearing future with your blessings to be the president of this country. I know that it can be done and it will be done. Thank you very much and God bless you. God bless Kabarak.